What we're here to talk about this afternoon is how to prepare your organization in the event you have an active shooter. And let's hope that never occurs. But as we know today, with all the recent events, whether it be in Brussels, San Bernardino, so many places, unfortunately, around the world, these bad events really happen. What we'd like to do is talk a little bit about how do you really prepare your organization and what are some of those instrumental elements that you really need to consider when developing your whole strategy. The program's certainly more than the plan, but as we began, here at NYU Langone, what we started to think about was where's our major risk? Is it in the emergency department? Well, for us, we're looking primarily initially at our super block, and we want to make sure that we've got a concrete plan that allows us to understand what's our response strategy. So in the first 10 minutes, who needs to be engaged? Security, telecommunications, what are they doing? How are we communicating with our staff? We also wanted to think about, within those 10 minutes, it's going to take a few minutes, obviously, for the police to be notified, for them to be en route. So we developed in the plan where we've got different time horizons. The first 10 minutes, what do we do? Who's got the main roles, responsibilities? Do people know what their roles are? From there, 10 to 90 minutes. Okay, by then the police are on site. What do we want staff to know? What do we need them to be talking to the police about? What happens if we actually have people who are shot and killed in our work locations? What does that mean for how we carry on the business? The recovery phase, 90 minutes and forward, that's really going to focus more on how do we take care of our institution, our people, our patients, and more so. So one of the things that we wanted to do is, how do we know the plan's right? We need the flexibility. We can't plan for every eventuality, and we may have multiple scenarios. We wanted to then reach out with the support and full engagement of the senior executive leadership team and understand through a tabletop exercise, how do we want to validate the plan? Does it make sense? Do we have it right? Have we figured out how do we utilize the communication tools that we currently have, or is there something else that we need to pursue? At NYU, we use the Send Word Now, which of course is a third-party carrier, and we encourage everybody on staff, students, professors, faculty, to go into PeopleSoft and put in their cell phone numbers. We want to be able to send you a text message. We're also going to be able to notify you through the public address system. Almost in every area throughout our buildings, we have the public system that telecommunications can send out a message. So you're going to know if there's an active shooter, where's the location. Probably one of the most important features of our poster today is the whole philosophy of run, hide, fight, and what does that mean? So we're saying here, run if it's possible. It's not always possible. It depends where you are between you and where the perpetrator is. Hide, what does that mean? Where do you go? Where would be a great area of refuge for you? And certainly as a last resort, but it may be your only option, is fight. What do you pick up? A fire extinguisher? What do you use as an improvised weapon to be able to take care of yourself, protect yourself, and do everything that you can? At NYU, we've been fortunate to bring in an excellent guest speaker, the FBI Active Shooter Coordinator, to come and talk to staff around what are all those survival strategies? What do they look like? What can you do? What can you use? Where do you go? Where's your safe place? And what does it mean in terms of how do you protect yourself and your patients and your coworkers and so forth? We're in the process of finalizing an animated video, and in there we're going to get into more in depth around that run, hide, fight. And certainly, last but not least, we look at the whole package of what we really need to be able to have a comprehensive program. It's more than just having a plan. It's knowing what to do, where to go, how to call for help, how we're going to reach you, where's that safe place that you can go and hide. And through the exercise, training, we just want to continually reinforce the message, the key skills. So in the event the gun goes off, and let's hope it never does, people feel protected, they know what to do, we understand how to stay safe, and that we have a really great, robust workforce that we're going to be able to recover from any type of incident.